So there's a new player of the month SBC for JADON SanchO that recently just came out. It actually isn't that difficult of an SBC to complete. You only need an 84 rated squad with one team of the week and an 83 rated squad. I feel that's very fair considering it's only a +2 upgrade and it's only 2 SBCs. But let's take a look at that card first and see if it's worth it, alright? And no, I'm not going to surprise you. I didn't magically complete it without completing it. We're just going to take a look at the concept card for it. Sancho. I believe this is his first player of the month that I'm encountering since his FIFA 19, considering I took a break from FIFA last year. So let's take a look at this card right here. Come on, man. His shot power is alright. His shooting overall is still lacking. I guess you'd still have to get around with using a finesse shot on him. Maybe a hunter would help or a finisher. I don't know why they're pooping on his pace. I mean, he used to be like a over 90 pace card when I was playing with him back in the day. I'm not sure what's going on. Is he getting fat in real life? His dribbling all around looks like it's better. It's still the same for his passing from the looks of it. I'm not really sure if this card is worth it. Let me take a look at his what's it called? His regular card. Okay, so there's a significant boost to his finishing and his shot power from the looks of it. His dribbling is around the same. His passing, however, doesn't seem to increase that much. I guess really the main focus of this is his pace and his shooting that's going to go up. But if you want to end up using this card, there's actually a very, very, very easy squad you can build to this. I'll go ahead and move over to Footbin and we can take a look at that. So you can actually build a very effective team for JADON SanchO. I'm going to go ahead and do that for you right now. I'm going to call it San. I'm probably going to put this in the 4-3-3 position. So what you can do is you can have, I think he's a left mid, he's not a left winger. So I'm gonna put this card here. I don't like this one. Let me go. Yeah, this is good. I'm gonna go JADON SanchO here, and then right here I'm probably gonna go Alphonso Davies, just because he's probably one of the best left backs you can use in the game. Since the reason I like it personally is he has 96 pace, so you don't have to waste any shadows or anchors on him. You could probably put a backbone or something else on him to improve his defense and his physical. So that really would make him an all-around card, because what are you going to do? What's the difference between 36 and 96 and 99 pace? Now, if you completed the Witzel inform, not the inform, the Witzel flashback card in the beginning of the year, this would be the perfect time to put him to use. However, if you hadn't, I'm not going to penalize you for not doing him. I think he was, what, an 86? Because look at these all-around stats. I think this is when he was an attacking midfielder too, so he'd be a box-to-box. But what you can do is go ahead and use the Thorgan Hazard card. I'm just doing this for the sake of Chem. He's not actually going to be your midfielder. I think he's a striker, right? 53 defense. We're not going to do that to him. And then from this point on, I'm probably going to play either Delaney or I'm going to play Upamecano. I think Delaney is probably a better option. He might be a little cheaper. And then from here, I'm going to play Neuer. I feel like Neuer is probably the only usable goalkeeper in the Bundesliga. So I'm just going to put him in. He's an 89, I believe, right? Come on, man. And then from this side on, I like to use the Serie A league. So I'm probably going to end up going Serie A from this point on. We're going to go for that Rule Breaker Lukaku card. I'm actually saving up for this card right now. I'm on a brand new RTG account. I'm really liking the hustle so far. I think that's his inform, but you don't want his inform. You want his Rule Breaker card. And then on the right side, I'm gonna go with Hakimi. I'm doing this so that we can end up playing Thorgan Hazard up front. We can play Hakimi as a box-to-box midfielder. I think he's a right mid, right? Yeah. His ones to watch is actually much cheaper than both of his uniforms. He's only like 40k. Either this, or you can get away with using his flat out gold card. You can do that too. And then over here, I'm gonna play Mertens. I think he's a center forward, if I'm not mistaken. And play Mertens here. You can just find a position, formation where this position is a cam, not a center mid, and that'll bring him up to 9 cam right there. And then here, I'm gonna play 9 goalie. I would much rather you guys be able to use this rule breaker card. However, this card is not cheap. It's like 250k, I believe. So you're just fine. You're gonna have the same amount of luck using this card because the position that I want him to play is probably a staying back center mid or a CDM. So that's fine for him too, right there. Don't pay attention to the chemistry because you're gonna have position changes on all these guys. They'll be up to 9 or 10. And then here you have a few options. You can either go De Ligt. If you're a huge Ajax fan, you can go De Ligt. I love playing with De Ligt. He's probably one of the better center backs that I've played with. And then right here you can go Diogo Dalot or Quadrado. I'm probably going to use Dalot though. What I would prefer you use here is probably Manolas, just because he's a lot faster, and I think his defense is around the same. De Ligt is a little taller and more aggressive, though, so I can understand why they might have nerfed his pace a little bit. He is probably one of the better center backs I've used from the Serie A. And this is the team that I would use to build around Jadon Sancho's Player of the Month card. All around, this card isn't worth it in my opinion. However, I feel that he could do some damage maybe if you put a really effective chemistry style on him. All in all, though, if you're going to use Jadon Sancho, I would rather you look forward to using this card instead. I would much rather you use his right mid card, the what if card, because this is probably going to be a lot better. Or you can save some coins. You can go for this card right here. They're pretty much the same. I think it's like what, 1 or 2 stats off. It's the same exact card right here. You can use it. Obviously, you'd have to do a little flipperoo. You'll figure it out though.